I'm Hannah, and I'm here with Anita Renfroe, who totally rocks it.
Toe it up from the flow up. Yeah.
She's into motherhood.
Yeah, it's really sad when white girls do this.
I know. As a matter of fact, I might delete that, but
because we look kind of stupid.
yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. Okay, but anyway, Anita is so awesome. She's traveling around. She does comedy. She writes books. She does everything.
I'm exhausted.
She's exhausted, and she's running off of how many hours of sleep?
I'm on fumes. 4 legit hours, and then a couple of cat naps on 2 airplane rides. So yeah, there's definitely under a cream at work.
She is dedicated. She's so awesome. So the latest video you did was in the motherhood.
Yeah, that's our latest YouTube release. We released it right before Mother's Day, and Mom seemed to like it.
Oh, it's awesome. I love that.
Another anthem for Mom.
We need that.
Yeah, except it was a little different stylistically, so yeah. I felt that.
I don't know. You totally rocked it.
Let's not oversell it.
It was a little gangsta blood.
It was a little gangsta. Yeah, it was. It's sad, is what it is, but it was my
fun. It's an outlet.
It was.
Okay, well, I've got a couple questions for her. She's exhausted, so we're going to keep this short, and you can tell I'm a busy mom because it's written on the back of the directions for my kid's dentist.
Wow. So, most people write them on the back of deposit slips. So you are really
I don't have enough to deposit.
You're a step ahead. You're a step ahead if it's on dentist instructions.
I know. I'm good. Okay. How did you get started doing comedy?
Completely like no other comic that I know of. I didn't come up through the clubs. I'm a minister's wife, and so I started off doing women's events, and I would be doing music there, and I would just be talking between songs or just trying to lighten up that mood, because sometimes they can get very heavy. Yeah. And people would go, "You're really funny. You should do some more of the funny stuff." But I didn't have any more funny stuff because I was just talking, which is different than doing funny stuff.
Right.
So it was a very slow evolution. I eventually started doing as much music as comedy, and as much comedy as music, and then comedy kind of took over. So it was very slow. My kids were in high school and starting to leave the nest. So I'm like poster child for starting late.
So, but you know what? God's timing. It was
without a doubt. Without a doubt. Perfect. Yeah, it's great, and I can't believe that I get to do it. I really am. You're asking how much sleep I'm going on, but honestly, if I didn't have to travel. There would be no downside to what I do, and so the travel is just the offering, and the comedy. I would pay them to let me do it, but
isn't that great?
But you can't pay me enough for the travel.
No, I
know. God.
You're right.
That keeps going higher and higher. It's like with every TSA, we were like, add another $1,000 to the flat, baby, because that TSA thing is driving me crazy.
I know.
So,
Take off your shoes. I know.
Did you get a mammogram? Yep. Go on.
Seriously, that full
wow. I'm
checking out. But I don't want to know what that looks like.
Yeah,
what they're seeing.
They would never sell mine. I can guarantee. They might be selling Angelina Jolie's, but nobody's paying money.
They're like, goo, who is that?
Yeah, they're like, what? There's stuff. There's goo in the middle. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, your tagline basically is difficulty is inevitable, drama is a choice.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
I love that. Tell me a little about that.
I rarely come up with anything that's remotely interesting or serious, but the other day we were discussing a situation, and I was talking about how this person seems to choose drama every time. It's like everybody's going to go through hard times, but you get to choose whether or not you're going to react dramatically to the circumstances. And so I just summarized it in a little tweet and threw it up, and people were like, "Oh, I'm totally stealing this. Can you put that on a bumper sticker?" And so we stuck it on t-shirts, and like I said, I was so surprised to find out that I might have originated that phrase. Because I went on Google and it wasn't there. I'm like, shut up, everything's on Google. I must have thought that up. So.
But now it's hers. You can't take it.
Copyright, whatever. Not really, no. But it's on a t-shirt, so that's almost copyright.
With your name at the bottom, so there you go.
Yeah, that's what
But it's true. Okay, so drama is a choice. So I think that one thing that moms need, mostly moms are going to be watching this. So one thing moms really need to do is lighten up a little bit. I mean, especially at that phase where your kids are young and you're thinking this is serious business. It's really not.
Your kids are incredibly resilient, first of all, and they will survive you.
I guess it depends on the mom.
That's true. That's true. Some have not. But the main thing is I made a conscious choice when my kids, I want to say, were all under the age of 10. One day I really caught myself just scowling at them all day, and I felt myself doing it. And it suddenly struck me what I must look like to my kids. And I thought, is this how I want my children to remember me? As this weird out, stressed out woman who was very, very upset about who didn't roll the potato chip bag up correctly? Or do I want my kids to remember me smiling at them and laughing with them and playing with them? And I know you can't be a mom and not have the compulsive counsel disorder where you tell them the same thing 1,000 times a day. You just go on autopilot. But you do have to make a conscious choice of what is your face look like when it's frozen in their mind.
Right.
And I really want my kids, I wanted my kids to remember me smiling as much as they remembered me giving barking orders.
Yeah.
And so maybe a good thing to remember during the course of the day is how do I want my kids to think of me? When my face appears in their mind, what does it look like to them?
Oh, I love that. I love that. Just kind of step outside of yourself for a minute. And
it's a shame we can't have our kids have a little camera on their heads all day.
I'm scared because they're right at that level where they...
Right. Oh, that would be terrible. Yes. That's the wrong angle. But I mean, just for our faces, to see what it is that we look like to them.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to see the rest of it at all.
That's a good thing to remember, though. That is wonderful.
I hope so.
And I love what you said right at the end of the concert. The joy of the Lord is our strength.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. People that don't know God or have His peace in their life, I have no idea how they make it.
I really don't either.
It seems like to just feel like you're the captain of your own destiny and you have to find all the answers inside yourself. It's too much pressure.
It really is.
You know, I can't control my hair, my hormones, or my kids. I can't imagine looking to myself for all the answers in life. So I do believe that His joy is our strength. And if you haven't experienced that kind of peace in your life, I hope this is a day that you would make a choice to walk that direction and find some freaking peace in your life. Every woman needs it. Every woman needs it.
And you certainly did a lot of that tonight.
Oh,
thank you so much for
what I
what
get
you
to do.
did.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you came and looking all cute like this.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, you know,
it happened. I'm sure she woke up like this. I'm sure she
I just like, what
Yep. That happens to me.
Actually, it was my daughter's high school graduation, so I had to look.
Oh,
I had to look good.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. I was feeling all condemned about my ponytail status 9 days out of 10.
No. You know what I did after graduation? I whipped it into a ponytail the whole way over, and then
Tuck it
pulled
back
it out
out.
again.
It's kind of our default status as moms, ponytail girls. Anyway, thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for watching this, and make sure you check out Anita Renfroe, your website.
AnitaRenfroe.com with an E, ANITRENFRE. E-O-E. There's a Renfroe E. I'd like to buy the E. Pat Sajak.
Not like Ro.
No,
like
Froe.
Froe.
As an extraordinary, the E at the end. But the YouTube channel is Anita Renfroe and the number 3. And they can check out all the motherhood and all that stuff is there.
Awesome. All right, check it out.
See ya.